Hey there, this should be a short video for week 13, since it's Thanksgiving. I just want to quickly go over the schedule for the week. We're only going to have Practicum out here. Um, well, officially, Practicum students will be out here on Monday, the 25th. So on Monday, the 25th, Lindsay, and Karen, we are going to meet out here at 9:30 a.m. And just like we have been in the past weeks, and Lindsay Wallenfang is going to give a charter school program to the kindergartners. You're going to have the youngest kids, the pre-K and kindergarten class. The theme of yours is going to be Thanksgiving, obviously, because it's this week. So if you want to have any information about, going a little bit more into turkeys, you can. But really, it should just be about giving thanks and how we give thanks for things. I'm sure you can find a good story to read and have a song brought into it, possibly, and some sort of outdoor component. So see what you can work with that and giving thanks. Remember, it's all about just experiencing and being in the outdoors with the kids, with the kindergarten group. So that is the theme for Monday. Uh, Lindsay and Karen, you'll be doing an observation of her that day, and it'll probably be a short day that day. So that's what you can expect, and you can expect as well that we'll have a lunch out here. On Tuesday, Practicum is not going to be meeting out here, or Wednesday, we're not going to be meeting out here. Matt and Emily, you guys have put in enough contact hours that you don't have to worry about an assignment for next week. And for the majors that are in Practicum, you guys are going to be doing a follow-up to your grant assignment. Before I get into that, let me just also specify we will be having two charter school programs on Tuesday. Linda is going to do a program for the first and second graders on turkeys and Thanksgiving, and Jordan is going to do a program for the third through fifth graders on turkeys and Thanksgiving. So come up with what you want, and if you need any help, let me know. Those programs will be 11:15 to 12:15 on Tuesday. So for the grants, you guys did a great job of researching a number of different potential foundations. I do have some questions about some things, but what I'm going to have you do is you're going to take the next steps. Basically, I want you to spend a half day, 4 full hours, working on actually writing the actual grant. So this is a process. It takes time. You may have questions for me. I may look and see what you have, and I may say, oh, I have questions for you now. But I want you to spend a full 4 hours actually following a specific foundation and whatever steps it might be. It might be writing a proposal. It might be writing a background on your organization. It might be putting in the specifics on the budget for it. I don't know what it is for each one of yours is different. For some of you that were working on the garden program, I like what you have written here, but these that you wrote about are all a little bit the same. They're all a little bit general. Like, I don't know total how much money you're asking for, and I don't know anything about the American Farm Bureau Foundation for Agriculture, how much they give out in grants. You didn't forward me that information. So that's what you need to follow up on and start the grant process. Jake, I want you to start the one for the American Farm Bureau Foundation for Agriculture. Chris, I would like you to work on the one for Briggs and Stratton. Rick, I want you to work on the Discoverers Fund. And I'm going to add in Nick to work on, oh no, I have a different one for Nick. Sorry. Let's move on to the other grant idea, aquaponics. This was really well written out. You have the organization, you have what grant it is, how much you're going to be asking for. So Lindsay, I'd like you to start work on on writing up the Weeb grant. That one is going to take a little bit of time. Everything's on the website, but seeing as it's going to take so much time, I think Holly, you should actually work with her on that, and you guys can section it off and decide who wants to write like the paragraph about the target audience or the evidence of need. You can split those things up. You'll find it all on the Weeb website, and you're going to be writing this under the Waters grant, and that will be a small grant up to $5,000. Let's go with that one. So that is going to be your assignment. Under the challenge course improvements, this one I liked as well. You guys have some good numbers down here for how much you think each of these elements are going to cost. And I would like Roxy to start with the Lowe's charitable and foundation, educational foundation, and writing that grant itself. So following up on that one. There are a couple others that I liked in here too. Shane, I want you to follow up and do the writing process, start on the Excel Energy Foundation. For Bree, I want you to start with the Brady Corporation Foundation, so following up on that grant. And Nick, this is where I'd like you to enter in. We're going to need to send you this information. We can tell you more about it. We can email this to you, but basically they researched this Victor and Helen Geisel Foundation. You'll need to probably go look back at the foundation library to see the specifics on this grant. But I want you to start the process of writing a grant for the request above, for the two elements, and adding them to our challenge course to this organization. So we'll have to email you this document so that you know specifically what it is that we're requesting, and a little bit of why. And then the last, we have the facilities and adding to the current grant that we have with the MAC grant. I need a little bit more information here too. Like with each of these, I just kind of guessed on which ones might be best, since I don't know how much money each of these give and how much you might be asking for. That's a tough question to answer too. I mean, I guess you could assume a cost of, over $100,000 per cabin. And I can give you some more specifics on that. But Katie, I want you to start working on the Everett Smith Group Foundation, Sam, the Parker Foundation, and Hillary, the John Kunzel Foundation. So start working on writing a grant. We're going to have all of these due. I want you to get those into me by December 2nd. That's Monday, December 2nd at noon. And then we will follow up on these grants a little bit more later in the week. And I can't wait to see what you guys are going to have. But you'll have all of next week to work on that with your time off. And Thanksgiving, there's the holiday. So Friday, people, I will not see you until the following week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And everyone else, just email me if you have any questions. Thanks. Have a good day.